Jai Gurudev to everyone. This is Minakshi, and today I am taking maths of class 8, lesson number 12, exponents and powers. This is the first part of this lesson, that is introduction. So let's start with it. Exponents and power. So here we are going to see what is exponent and what is the power and how to use it. Okay. An expression that represents repeated multiplication of the same factor or a number by itself is called a power. So what is a power? Power means when we multiply a number with itself many times, or a factor we multiply many times with itself, then it is called as a power. Exponents and powers are ways used to represent very large number in a simplified manner. So why the exponents and powers are used? It is used to represent a large number in a simplified manner, or we can say in a smaller form. For example, if we have to show 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 in a simple way, then we can write it as 3 raised to the power 4, where 3 is the base and 4 is the exponents. The whole expression is said to be the power. So what is given here? One example given, that is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So this can be written in a simple form, that is 3, and at the top right corner we have to write the 4. So why we have written here 4? It means here the 4 times 3 we have multiplied. So here we call 3 as base and 4 as exponents, and this whole expression is called as a power. So I hope you understand what is exponent and what is power in this expression. So now next, exponents and powers. We know how to calculate the expression 5 into 5. Yes, we know how to calculate the expression 5 into 5. This expression can be written in a shorter way using something called exponential form. So we can write this above expression 5 into 5 in a shorter form, which is called as exponential form. So we can write it as 5 into 5 is equals to 5 raised to the power 2. Yes, we have to read it as 5 raised to the power 2. So why we have written here 2? Because here 5 multiplied itself 2 times, that's why we have written 2 as an exponent and 5 as a base. So there, here the number 5 is called the base and the number 2 is called the exponent. So as I told you, 5 is called as a base, or we can say it is a factor. Okay, and 2 is called as a exponent because we have multiplied 5 2 times with itself, that's why we have taken exponent as a 2, and this whole expression is called as a power. Then the next example, write the multiplication like exponents. So here we have to write the multiplication like exponent. 5 into 5 into 5 is equals to 5 raised to power 3. So yes, we have to read it as 5 raised to power 3. So what we have done here, 5 is given in the form of multiplication with itself 3 times, that's why we have written here base as 5 and 3 as a exponent. Okay, so what is base here? Means which number we are multiplying with itself, that we have to take a base, and how many times we multiplied that number with itself, that we have to write as a exponent, and we will read it as 5 raised to power 3. Then one more example, 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 is equals to 4 raised to the power 4. So here 4 is multiplied with itself 4 times. Then one more, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 is equals to 3 raised to the power 5. So 3 multiplied with itself 5 times, that's why we have taken 3 as a base and 5 as an exponent, and as I had read, same way you have to apply to read this. Then power of a positive number. Now how to write a power of a positive number? Okay, that is 4 raised to the power 3 equals to 4 into 4 into 4, which is equals to 64. So here a base, that is a number, is given positive and its exponent is given 3, so we will write it as 4 into 4 into 4. Now 4 into 4 is 16 and 16 into 4 is 64. Then one more example, 6 raised to the power 2 equals to 6 into 6, which is equals to 36. 2 raised to the power 4 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 equals to 16. So here base is 2, exponent is 4. So here 2 we have to multiply it 4 times with itself, and when we calculate we will get 16. How? 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8, 8 into 2 is equals to 16. So this is how the power of a positive number we have to write. So when power of a negative number is given, so how we will write it? That is minus 3 raised to the power 3 equals to minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 is equals to minus 27. So what is given here? Minus 3 is a base which is a negative number and its exponent is given 3, which is a positive number, plus it is a odd number. So when exponent is given odd and the base is given negative, then its result will be negative. So that is, as the exponent is given 3, we will multiply this minus 3 with itself 3 times. That is 3 into 3 is 9 and 9 into 3 is equals to 27. And as I told you, when the exponent is given odd of a negative base, that time the result will be negative. Now why it will be negative? When we multiply the sign, we will get the negative sign. So see here, minus into minus equals to plus, and plus into minus will equals to minus. That's why we have written there minus 27. Then one more example, minus 2 raised to the power 4 equals to minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. So here minus 2 is given as a base and its exponent is given 4, and 4 is a even number. When a even number given as an exponent for a negative base, that time result will become positive. So here minus 2 into minus 2 is equals to plus 4, then plus 4 into minus 2 equals to minus 8, and minus 8 into minus 2 equals to plus 16. Okay, so always remember this difference. When the exponent of a negative number is odd, then the result will be negative. When the exponent of a negative number is even, then the result will be positive. Then the next, power with the negative exponent. So we know that 10 square equals to 10 into 10, which is equals to 100. Yes, we know if base is given 10 and exponent is given 2, it means we have to multiply that 10 with itself 2 times, and 10 into 10 is equals to 100. 10 raised to the power 1 equals to 10 divided by 10. Then what is the 10 raised to the power 1? If exponent is given 1, it means that 10 we have to multiply itself, means one time we will write only 10, and this can be written as 100 divided by 10, and 100 divided by 10 is equals to 10 only. Yes, here 0 and 0 will get cancelled, so what is left? 10. That's why 10 raised to the power 1 is equals to 10. Then one more, 10 raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. Why? Because here also we will divide 10 with 10, as it is given 10 only. So 10 and 10 will get cancelled, so what is left? 1, because 10 divided by 10 is equals to 1. Okay, now therefore 10 raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. Then 10 raised to the power minus 1 equals to how much? So that we have to see. So by continuing the above patterns, we get 10 raised to the power minus 1 equals to 1 by 10. So when a exponent is given with a negative number, then we have to write the reciprocal of that number with a positive exponent. Okay, So here minus 1, which is given exponent, when we write the reciprocal, it will become the positive 1. Okay, and 10 raised to the power 1 is equals to 10 only. That's why I have written only 10. So understand, whenever a negative exponent is given, then to convert it into the positive exponent, that time we have to write the reciprocal of that number. So we can say 10 raised to the power minus 1 is the reciprocal of 1 by 10, and 1 by 10 is the reciprocal of 10 raised to the power minus 1. Then 10 raised to the power minus 2 equals to 1 upon 10 into 1 upon 10, and here multiplication is given. It means 1 into 1 is 1, 10 into 10 is 100, and we know that 100 is equals to 10 square, or we can say 10 raised to the power 2. So it will become 1 upon 10 raised to the power 2. So observe here, when the exponent is given negative and when we have written the reciprocal of it, the exponent will become positive. 10 raised to the power minus 3 equals to 1 by 10 into 1 by 10 into 1 by 10 equals to 1 divided by 1000, which is equals to 1 divided by 10 raised to the power 3. So what will be the 10 raised to the power minus 10? Then the 10 raised to the power minus 10 will be, guess what it will be? Yes, it will be 1 upon 10 raised to the power plus 10. Now mass of the sun, so the mass of the sun is given here, so how we can read it? It is not possible, so that's why we will write it in a shorter form by using the exponential form. So how we can write this number in exponential form, which can be written as 1.989 equals to 10 raised to the power 30 kg. So why we have written like this? So whenever a long number is given and when we have to convert it in a shorter form by using exponential form, that time we always put the decimal after first digit. So the first digit is 1, after that we have given here decimal. Then after decimal, how many numbers are there, that we have to count, but the zeros if are there, that we have to not write. We will write the other digits rather than 0. So the other digits are 989. So after decimal we will write 989. Now after first digit, how many total digits are there, that we have to count. So here 3, 6, 9, and here it is 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. So total number of digits are 30 after first digit, because there we have given the decimal. So here we will write 1.989 into 10 raised to the power 30 kg. So this is the weight of the mass of the sun. Next, mass of the moon. So mass of the moon is given, which can be written as 7.36 into 10 raised to the power 22 kg. So why here? As I told you earlier, whenever we have to write it in exponential form, write the decimal after first digit, and after that we will write 36. But after first digit, how many total digits are there, that we have to count. So that is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and this is 22. So here we will write 10 raised to the power 22. So when you multiply 10 raised to the power 22 with 7.36, you will get this number. So this is how we have to write the long or big number in a exponential form. So we call it as a standard exponential form. So I hope this video is understand by you, means whatever introduction part I have taken in this video, that is understand by you. So please do like, subscribe, and even share to my channel also, so that other will also get the benefit of it. Okay, thank you so much for watching.